We welcome back to the show Florida Congresswoman Kat Cammack. So, Kat, Congressman, what is this story about Facebook allowing drug and human traffickers to solicit and advertise on their site? What's going on here?
Well, good evening. It's great to be back, and thank you for helping me get the word out on this. You know, it's absolutely crazy. When I was at the border, I talked to several foreign nationals, some that were teenagers, some that were adults, some that were honestly little kids. And repeatedly, I kept hearing that they found out how to come to the United States illegally through Facebook. And so I'm a millennial. I figured, hey, I know how to navigate Facebook pretty good. I'll take a look. So I started doing some basic searches on my phone, and lo and behold, there are not only private groups and public groups set up to entice people and teach people how to come to the United States illegally, but there are active advertisements that Facebook is hosting on their platform, encouraging people. The crazy part is they all come with dollar figures. One was $9,300 to get to San Antonio. Another was $6,000. It's incredible. They're not only using this platform with targeted ads, and it's unconscionable, but then they're using the platform to negotiate logistics. They're providing WhatsApp numbers, which of course WhatsApp is owned by Facebook. And we're seeing firsthand just how absolutely complicit Facebook is in this human smuggling trafficking ring. And if you look at the earnings from Facebook just last quarter, $27 billion in Q1 alone. That's cartel money that has gone to Facebook to pay for these ads. It's unconscionable.
Well, it's a lot of money. Not all cartel money is $27 billion. Is not all the cartel money. But we hear what you're saying.
No.
I understand. I understand what you're saying. But it's in that. It's in that dollar figure.
Yes.
And basically, you're saying Facebook is enabling cartel and human traffickers. And by the way, we're hearing 4 out of 10 who come here illegally get assaulted, sexually assaulted. So women and children. So you know. So that's a story, Congresswoman. We wanted to talk to you about this too. We know that the government documents revealed in Arizona and Montana's lawsuit against the Biden administration. Now we're seeing numbers, Congresswoman, worse than realized. It's 8,000 criminal illegal aliens, even those convicted of homicide and sexual assault, could evade deportations because they're not classified as, quote, priority for enforcement. That's what's coming to light in these government documents. What do you say to that?
Oh, again, I mean, it's just the more that we uncover, the more horrific this situation becomes. We already knew this was an emergency. We knew this was a crisis. Heck, we knew that the numbers, whether it is the drugs that are being confiscated, up 5,000% in just the Rio Grande Valley sector alone from last year on fentanyl. The numbers, this is not a seasonal trend. This is absolutely a response to President Biden's executive order and his rhetoric of encouraging people to come here illegally. And if you look at the gotaways, and this, keep in mind, this is just people who have been seen on camera or by a Border Patrol agent. 158,000 this year alone have gotten away. And those are the people who aren't turning themselves into Border Patrol. Those are the criminals. Those are the sex offenders. And I can tell you, I spoke personally with a 9-year-old little girl from Guatemala. She could barely tell me her name because she had been gang raped by the cartels to the point that her vocal cords had given out from screaming. These are the type of people that we're dealing with. These are folks that are coming here to do ill will illegally. Now, there's a lot of folks that are coming here because they want a better life, for sure. But when you look at the ones that are actively avoiding the Border Patrol agents, the ones that are seeking to divert innocent lives and then get away from Border Patrol agents, those are the folks that are coming into our country to do ill will. And the ones that have been released.
We hear you.
Yeah, it's incredible. And I think at the end of the day, Americans, they just want law and order. They want enforcement of the laws on the books. And that's exactly the opposite of what this administration.
We're seeing deportations hitting historic lows.
Yes.
The lowest ever since ICE started keeping the records. Less than 3,000 individuals deported in April. Biden had ordered ICE to stop arresting and deporting criminal illegal aliens unless they're convicted of, aggravated felony or gang members or terrorists. Your final word. You got 10 seconds.
I think, again, Americans want to see the laws enforced on the books. It is very demoralizing for our ICE agents if they can't actually follow the law and do their job. So I'm asking President Biden, do your job.
Congresswoman Kat Cammack, thanks for joining.